Well, we got some Cooter's canned koozies here, and what I use in my for my canned koozies is V8 100% vegetable juice. No beer, no wine, no wine coolers, no soda pop or none of that kind of garbage. Just V8. So some good advice for Mr. Cooter too, because I think he put out the Cooter's Last Stand because he was actually in the hospital a little while, and the doctor gave him a good bill of health. But he's getting up there, and he's kind of thinking, well, maybe I'm not going to be around forever. Well, I'm hoping he is going to be around forever, and I'm always looking for ways to extend life, double life, triple life, quadruple life. And just to tell you something, the tech billionaires brag that they're going to live to be hundreds of years old, 1,000 years old, or forever. And they're not dropping all the dimes. Now, I have dropped some dimes where I think some of this technology can be used with frequencies to actually modify your DNA and bring in like the vitamin C gene directly into the DNA. There's some stuff like that. Now, the other thing you can do though is, I like these things. That's a whole serving of vegetable juice, and I like drinking it ice cold. I hate drinking a can, putting it down, and it gets warm. I just don't like the stuff warm. So these canned koozies are coming in handy. He had these on sale. Luke Cooter's Last Stand. Looks cool with the rebel flag, sort of the motif of the rebel flag. And you got the 01 here with the rebel flag, and on the opposite side of 01, you got Cooter's Garage with the General Lee. And of course, this is sitting on my El Camino, getting charged up with the Bedini battery charger right now with the rebel flag in the front. And one thing you can do too is when you drink these V8 vegetable juices. Now, I've been talking about using the 4 hertz blood electrification, which you might find that's kind of a nuisance, and I find it's kind of a nuisance too to wear those TENS pads all the time. But they found out that this Dr. Willard water works as a catalyst for bringing in more nutrients into the body. Now, I don't know how much more powerful that effect is going to be, but it's got a cult following, and they tried to take it off the market when a long time ago, but by popular demand, there was like a lot of farmers that used this Dr. Willard's water on their seeds. They'll soak the seeds, and it's not just pure Willard water, but a couple tablespoons in, I don't know, so much water, and put it in to soak the seeds in there for a while, and they found out the plants would grow hardier. It would also work great on if you had a burn on your hand or something like that down here in your arm, and you sprayed the Willard water on there, with just not straight, but with the mixture water. It would help healing. So somehow it's not a nutrient, it's actually a catalyst that enables the nutrients to absorb in the body. And one of the things I pointed out from research I've seen was that they showed that animal species that do not say if you take in your vitamin C orally and you can't produce your own vitamin C in your body, an animal species will live 3 or 4 times its maturity date. So like a human is 20 to 25 on the maturity date, so that's 60 to 100, right? 3 or 4 times. If you produce copious amounts of vitamin C in your body and it's there getting absorbed directly into the cells, it's 8 to 10 times the maturity date. So, theoretically, if we produced our own vitamin C in our bodies like probably we used to in ancient mankind when they showed in the Bible when people were living a really long time, they showed scientifically that it's the maturity date, it's 8 to 10 times the maturity date that the species will live. So that would bring mankind up to say 20 to 25 is maturity date. 8 to 10 times would be 160 years to 250 years. So, I'm telling people like this, like Ben Jones, and hey man, it might be an idea. It's like your doctor ain't going to tell you this stuff, and I don't even know if it works for sure, but I know I'm doing it. It's experimental, and this video probably might be up on YouTube because I've been finding out. On DTube. Because I've been finding out I've been getting a lot of these little yellow things, like even when I put a cat video out, and I'm like, what is going on here? Eventually to get approved, and I'm saying, Hey, I'm just putting out these cat videos for fun, for crying out loud. I'm not even putting them out for profit, you know, because there's not that many hits on them. But I don't even know why they're flagging these things for now, for crying out loud. But, you know, it's cultural cleansing, I assume, right? You know, politically incorrect. So, you'll see me, if you look on Synergy, you can't search much on that damn DTube yet. It's pretty damn hard to search. But it's the same name, the Synergy 7 with the 2 SYY Energy 7. Same name. I'm up there on DTube. I got some stuff on there. So every time they flag a video on YouTube, I put it up there. Even if it gets approved later on, I put it up there. I'm getting tired of this game, man. So, but I don't think this video is going to get flagged, but I'm just wondering, you know, why they're doing this stuff. I'm just kind of throwing that in there as a side note. But, you know, this is a good thing to have, these things, these canned koozies, because, like I said, I like drinking the V8 vegetable juice ice cold. I don't like when it gets warm, and when it's in a can, it's an aluminum can, gets warm pretty quick, especially down in hot, sunny Florida. And I'm not a beer drinker. I'm not a wine cooler drinker. I'm not a soda drinker or none of that stuff. I like this V8 stuff, and I'm thinking it's very practical. It's not much money, and you get a full serving of vegetables in there. But I like keeping it ice cold. So here you got your Cooter canned koozies, and they're nice. You know, they don't slip out of your hand. You know, they keep they got the bottom on there with the 01. It's just it's got an 01 on the bottom, number 1. And I take my Dr. Willard water with it. And this bottle, I don't actually take this particular brand of vitamin C. I use the C1000 C complex from Puritan Pride. That's got a lot of different types of natural C in it besides just the plain absorbic acid. I take that type, but I like using this little bottle to put like the 35,000 milligrams of it that I take every day. So, you know, it's a convenient little bottle just to carry around. And I pop those and I drink these things. But hey, you know, be kind of cool if some of these Southern patriots can start living to be about 200 or 300 years old, or a couple centuries or more, or whatever the heck. Like Ben Jones. I'd like to see that guy around a long time. Maybe. It's all a theory, but, you know, I think the billionaires know some stuff that they're not telling us, and I'm sure it's more complicated than I'm telling you right here, but, you know, this is a secret they don't want you to know about much. This Dr. Willard water, this does do some stuff. It helps the nutrients to absorb inside the body. And that's one of your big limiting factors of getting the nutrients into the cells. Like if you take a lot of vitamin C, it goes into your bloodstream and then you excrete it. And you can try upping it and you get more and more in the bloodstream, but it doesn't necessarily get absorbed into the cells. But a little bit more does. Like if you take twice as much, you're going to excrete, not maybe twice as much, but you're going to excrete a lot more. And then of the part that's in the blood, not that much more is actually going to get inside the cell. So that's why I take this Dr. Willard water, because the catalyst is supposed to actually help the nutrients get inside the cells. Then if you don't want to take too many, you know, lab-made vitamins, if you want to take all natural stuff and you want it real convenient, I know it's not the perfect solution. I know it'd be best to take raw vegetables, organically grown, and grind them up in a blender and get your juice that way, but still, that ain't bad. That's a hell of a lot better than taking a can of beer or freaking, I mean, can of beer once in a while ain't so bad, but I don't drink any beer, or a wine cooler or soda or garbage like that, or diet soda, which is pretty damn horrible, right? That stuff right there is, it's about the best, drink you can have for, that's a low cost and very convenient and to buy and find in your supermarket. You know, it's an old standby. People don't think of it. Sort of like stuff like baking soda, man. People just go out of vogue and they lose what the reality of some of the best stuff is out there, you know. Some of the old standbys for health, like baking soda. People don't remember it anymore because there's no big financial incentive to advertise it heavily. So, I got these at Cooter's place. I've been supporting them quite a bit. And I love these things, man. So, and they're just perfect for what I like to drink. And I like to drink these ice cold, so they'll stay nice and ice cold. Good to go.